what's the difference between diploma and foundation program? So for Thai students who are unsure about their English level or they don't have their IELTS test score, so does the QUT offer the English test or any placement test for Thai students? If the students complete the diploma, is that going to be the first year of bachelor? Do they have any opportunity in Australia, whether for work experience or any kind of job?
สวัสดีค่ะยินดีต้อนรับเข้าสู่ EduYoung Thailand Channel ของเรานะคะวันนี้ค่ะเราอยู่ที่ Queensland University of Technology นะคะหรือสถาบัน QUT ปกติน้องๆอาจจะเคยเห็นคลิปที่เราสัมภาษณ์น้องๆที่เรียนที่ QUT นะคะแต่วันนี้ค่ะเรามาสัมภาษณ์เจ้าหน้าที่ QUT กันค่ะสวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ Hi everyone, I'm Daniel and I work at Queensland University of Technology.
วันนี้นะคะเราก็จะมาถามตอบเกี่ยวกับคอร์สที่น่าสนใจใน QUT แล้วก็พูดความเป็นมาสำหรับสถาบัน QUT ด้วยค่ะ Oh well, can you please tell us about QUT, like background and why QUT?
So QUT is renowned for its high-class business courses, engineering and IT as well. So we are a University of Technology. QUT has a very good reputation for being a practical university. So students who come here are expected to be engaged in very practical experiences like internships as part of their degree. So this is one of the reasons why I chose QUT as a business student, because I knew I'd get these experiences to go on internships with big companies and also get a degree that will take me across the world.
While talking about internship, so you also have experience internship with QUT as well?
Yeah.
Can you please tell us about the internship programs in QUT?
Okay, so I studied accounting and finance here at QUT. I was very fortunate to go on an internship at the end of my first year. So they placed me at one of the ASX listed companies where I was a graduate tax accountant at the time during the summer and earned some money at the same time.
Yeah.
QUT have these connections, which makes it a bit different to other universities that just teach by the book. But here they actually help you get an internship and make those introductions to the companies.
So that's why QUT named as a University of the Real World.
Exactly. So it's called University for the Real World because we're one of the few universities that have these connections with the industry, and that allows our students to get jobs a lot more easily. So I'm not just saying it, I experienced it myself, going through the whole process, and I was even able to sign a pre-contract with my first company before I graduated.
Wow, which is great.
Yeah. So we have a lot of work integrated learning courses. So ideally, all students should do some sort of work placement, whether they be in health, business, IT or engineering, or other fields as well, where they get the practical experience. So they're not just students, but actually developing professionals before they graduate.
So I have heard that QUT got awards and the recognition. So can you please tell us about what you have got?
Yeah, sure. We are one of the top business schools in Australia. So we are recipients of the Triple Crown accreditation, which means our business degrees are of a world standards, meeting these three accreditation bodies. We also are one of the top 3 business schools in Australia. So this is a very recent award, and I think it's testament to the fact that our business degrees have that industry connection. And as a result, we see lots of students from all over Asia choose QUT for the high level of business degrees.
QUT, what course and programs that you offer for international students? I mean, like famous course.
Yeah, our most famous courses are for business. So we have a range of programs across the undergraduate, so the bachelor's degree, to the master's degree. Because of our high ranking for business degrees, we have a lot of students who want to experience that in a variety of majors. So in the Master of Business, they can choose from different areas of study like management, economics, finance, accounting, amongst others as well. For students who don't meet the entry requirements into the bachelor's degree, we also have a QUT college. So in that they can study English courses to make sure they have the right IELTS score before entering a degree. And we also have a diploma of business. So if students are coming and they don't meet the entrance score for the bachelor's, they can do a diploma before entering.
So talking about diploma, so I got a many questions that what's the difference between diploma and foundation program?
Foundation programs are basically for students who need the extra support. So they might be coming from high school and don't meet the academic entry straight away. So it's a supportive course where they're adjusting to the Australian way of education. before they enter the bachelor's degree. The diploma degree is actually coursework relating to the bachelor's, so it is a bit more intensive, but at the same time with that support provided from the QUT college.
Let's say if the students complete the diploma, is that going to be the first year of bachelor degree?
Yes,
right?
so they will get credit for the first year and then transition straight into the second year of the Bachelor of Business.
So for Thai students who struggle with the English barrier, does QUT have any solution for support the students?
So for students who don't meet the right IELTS score, we do have English pathways. So students can study 10 weeks, 20 weeks, 30 weeks to lead into their degree. So it doesn't matter if the IELTS score isn't the right one, they can pathway into the degree. And for students who simply want to study general English at our QUT college, we do offer this as well. So we have some Thai students who are already working professionals who just want to improve their English, and they can come here for a period of time to just study English here.
Wow. สถาบัน QUT นะคะเขาก็จะมีการเรียนหลากหลายรูปแบบให้นักเรียนสามารถเลือกตามความต้องการนะคะน้องๆนะคะที่จบ High School หรือว่าจบระดับมัธยมศึกษาจากที่ประเทศไทยมาแล้วสนใจอยากมาเรียนต่อในระดับปริญญาตรีที่ออสเตรเลียนะคะทาง QUT เขาก็จะมีคอร์สค่ะ Diploma Package กับ Bachelor Degree นะคะ Diploma 1 ปีแล้วก็ไปต่อBachelor อีก 2 ปีหลักสูตรในการเรียนปริญญาตรีทั้งหมด 3 ปีด้วยกันค่ะสำหรับ Master Degree หรือว่าระดับปริญญาโทนะคะน้องๆที่จบปริญญาตรีจากที่ไทยแล้วสนใจที่จะมาเรียนในระดับปริญญาโทนะคะแล้วยังไม่มีผลภาษาทาง QUT มี English Pathway ค่ะคือการโรงเรียนภาษาอังกฤษปรับพื้นฐานแล้วก็ทำแพ็กเกจกับการเรียนปริญญาโทที่สถาบัน QUT ได้ด้วยค่ะ
So for Thai students who are unsure about their English level or they don't have their IELTS test score, so does QUT offer the English test or any placement test for Thai students?
Yes, so if the students don't have an IELTS score or are unsure about their English level, feel free to go to the EduYoung Thailand Office and you can do an assessment there to see what your level is at, and then we can then assess it and provide you the course that would be necessary.
ค่ะสำหรับน้องๆคนไหนนะคะที่ยังไม่มั่นใจในระดับภาษาอังกฤษหรือยังไม่มีผล IELTS score มานะคะสามารถเข้ามาที่ออฟฟิศ EduYoung เพื่อทำการเทสกับเราได้เลยค่ะ
How does the QUT offer the flexibility in terms of length and academic pursuits?
So QUT has a range of courses in terms of time length. So if a student wants to study a different type of course, they might only want to come for 6 months for like a short study abroad experience, they can do that, or they can come for the full bachelor's degree, which would be 3 or 4 years. Or for students who want to study masters, there's also 1.5 years, 2 years, or they can choose a PhD or doctorate instead. So essentially QUT has the full range of academic courses ranging from a short time to over 4 years. So it depends on where they are in their life and what sort of course they wish to do.
ก็สำหรับสถาบัน QUT นะคะก็จะมีคอร์สให้น้องๆเลือกเรียนได้ตามความต้องการจะมีคอร์สระยะสั้นไม่ว่าจะเป็นคอร์ส6 เดือนหรือ 1 ปีในสาขาที่น้องๆต้องการที่จะพัฒนาทักษะในด้านนั้นเพิ่มค่ะ
So for the students who graduate from QUT, whether in bachelor degree or master degree, so do they have any opportunity in Australia, whether for work experience or any kind of job?
Yes, so international students are eligible for the 485 visa if they study a bachelor degree or higher. So essentially that entitles them to 3 years for a master's degree and 2 years for a bachelor's degree. So the great thing about Brisbane is that it is the fastest growing city in Australia at the moment because the Olympic Games are coming in 2032. So for students who are doing business, as you know, QUT is one of the top ranked business schools in Australia. So by being placed here in Brisbane, which is the fastest growing city, it's the perfect match for students. So in those 2 to 3 years that you'd be on your 485 visa, there's plenty of opportunities to work unlimited time with a large company. So make the most of it while you are at QUT and make sure you have those connections in place so that in those 3 years, you are maximizing it and not just doing any job, but actually working and gaining that global exposure to a large company.
สำหรับข้อดีในการเรียนที่สถาบัน QUT นะคะน้องๆที่เรียนจบระดับปริญญาตรีสามารถขอวีซ่า 485 หรือ Postgraduate Visa วีซ่าที่ให้น้องๆสามารถทำงานในออสเตรเลียได้อีก 2 ปีนะคะและสำหรับน้องๆที่เรียนในระดับปริญญาโทค่ะสามารถขอวีซ่าทำงานได้อีก 3 ปีค่ะ และก็ข้อดีอีกหนึ่งข้อนะคะสถาบัน QUT อยู่ที่บริสเบนซึ่งบริสเบนนะคะตอนนี้เป็นเมืองที่กำลังมีการเจริญเติบโตมากในเรื่องของ job opportunity นะคะน้องๆที่เรียนที่นี่แล้วจบจากที่นี่นะคะมีโอกาสที่จะได้งานในออสเตรเลียค่อนข้างสูงเลยค่ะน้องๆคนไหนนะคะที่แพลนที่จะมาเรียนที่ออสเตรเลียและมองหาโอกาสในการทำงานในออสเตรเลียนะคะทาง EduYoung ค่ะมี Migration Agent ที่ให้คำปรึกษาในด้านการทำวีซ่าประเภทต่างๆนะคะสามารถติดต่อเข้ามาที่ EduYoung ได้เลยค่ะเรามีโปรโมชั่นพิเศษสำหรับนักเรียน EduYoung ด้วยค่ะ